productions here at the Smash News Network by looking at meteorology. So we've got some heavy storms striking the central U.S., starting things out looking at the west coast of India. Near where the Indian Peninsula meets the Asian mainland, we've got a tropical cyclone in place. And we're only going to show you a zoomed out snapshot here. So you're looking at 81 mile per hour winds there. Not sure if we've got any higher ones than that. It's at least 83. So some damage probably happening there on the Indian northwest coast. There's an 86 mile per hour reading from nullschool.net. And here are the surface winds of the rest of the eastern world. Strong turbulent seas there south of Australia continue. Here are the jet streams. Probably the best global snapshot you could get if you wanted to look at only one data point to forecast global weather. The 250 hectopascal winds would be a good choice. And we do indeed have some jet stream blowing backwards over the Indian Ocean. You can see the jet stream blowing east to west over here. Let's check the western world's jet stream scenario. There are the jet streams of the west. We've got a stalled out jet stream over the U.S. actually right now. So that's a powerful low pressure right there over the central U.S. This whole area seeing some extreme rain as a stagnating atmospheric pond is currently overhead for that part of the U.S. Here are the surface winds. And a powerful low there also east of Bermuda in the central North Atlantic. And continuing on, checking out lightningmaps.org. Again, we've got some strong storms striking the center of the U.S., but not a lot of lightning right now, just some lightning south of Beaumont, southeast of Houston. Some lightning striking right now. This is lightningmaps.org, by the way, if you're a new viewer. Here's the NASA GOES lightning mapper. It looks like things have largely simmered down over Texas, although Texas did see some pretty strong storms there. Also Oklahoma and Kansas. And we're going to switch to pressure here on windy.com. There's the current pressure map. Let's look at the GFS forecast today. Here's the current state of affairs. You can see all that low pressure on the western portion of the country. Also low pressure dominating the south geographic pole region. And a powerful anticyclone there. Look at the high pressure over Greenland. Greenland seeing extremely high pressure. Check it out. It's just right over the island of Greenland. It's straight up high pressure right there. And we'll advance the pressure forecast for GFS. There's the GFS forecast for 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. And the heavy rain forecast that we talked about yesterday has been changed here. It's looking a little bit better for East Texas, but there still are some sections here where there's southeastern Oklahoma and a portion of eastern Texas still showing over a foot of rain in the forecast there. According to Tropical Tidbits GFS forecast for precipitation, total accumulated precipitation through this map we're showing here is through 12 Universal Time on Friday, which would be 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. There's how that's expected to play out. And again, a 5-day forecast. A 5-day forecast, folks, is a little bit too far of a prediction. But if you're going to get a foot of rain, you should probably know about it ahead of time. Next, the U.S. Doppler radar map. And again, those strong storms in northern Texas are still raining profusely, but it looks like the lightning has simmered down, according to lightningmaps.org. Heavy rains all the way from western Colorado to Indiana and south of Louisiana there, as the atmospheric pond stagnates as forecasted. Here's what's going on in the cloud layer. It's too dark to see it. We're using the NASA GOES interactive weather satellites. This is the shortwave radiation map, 3.9 nanometer radiation map. Here's the water vapor map. And you can see the reason that these things are stagnating, that moisture is being confined by two masses of dry air, dry, massive air. And I'm talking about this air here and this air up here. That is providing confinement, and the jet stream is actually coming over like this. And that's why there's no impulse to move this dry, massive air, and hence this atmospheric pond is stagnating. We're also seeing a massive pressure gradient right around here. If you're on a flight across that area, expect some turbulence as you cross those massive pressure gradients. So again, here's the Doppler radar map. And here's the shortwave radiation map, aka the clouds, when it's too dark to see them with the visible. And here is the water vapor map. Thanks for tuning in to today's meteorology segment. I've been your host, Dan, aka smAsho, and don't forget to check our other playlists as well. There's a geomagnetic storm on the way. We'll be covering that as well shortly.